Justin Bieber caused quite a stir that officials in a New York area mall just couldn't handle. The Nassau Police Department on Long Island in New York came in to help overwhelmed security control a boisterous and dangerously positioned crowd. The throng was penned up on the second-floor food court, dangerously pressed close to a balcony with glass railings. The store was on the other side of the promenade as not to be overwhelmed by the crowd. Bieber announced late Thursday that he would be signing copies of his new record at the Roosevelt Field Mall. Less than 24 hours later, thousands of fans showed up to get a glimpse, see the artist, and hopefully get an album signed by the teen heartthrob. With the lightning-fast communication 2009 has provided, fans started streaming in at about 4 a.m. thanks to social media and text messaging. Detective Lieutenant Kevin Smith of the Nassau County Police Department talked about when they were called in to the quickly escalating control problem.
Kids were coming out of the woodwork and gravitated towards the mall. Word was starting to spread, whether there was the internet or Twitter or emails or text messaging, it's unknown, but apparently word was spreading. And it got to the point on the second floor of the mall, just outside of the store, where he was supposed to appear, it became very crowded. It became a dangerous situation. That area is adjacent to a balcony, so right outside the store is maybe 20 feet, and then a balcony. And we had a tightly packed group of people, and well over 1,000 people, and it was growing. So we had police officers come from the surrounding precincts, from the surrounding towns, Garden City, as well as the Nassau County Police Department. Even the fire marshal's office showed up to lend a hand to try to disperse these people. On top of that, messages were going to and from children at the scene and their parents at the scene that this was going to take place, that he was going to show up in 15 minutes or so. The origin of those messages, we don't know. All we know is that we had a very dangerous situation here. People could have gotten hurt severely. As it turns out, I don't have any record of injuries, but right now, I assume after the fact, we're going to have people coming forth who said that they were hurt, pushed, shoved, that type of thing, with maybe minor injuries.
As to why the event was held in such a dangerous place, the detective could only guess.
My understanding is that it was associated with one particular store, maybe not the mall itself. I don't really have all the particulars about that. All I can tell you is from our standpoint, from a public safety standpoint, it was a very dangerous situation, and we're trying to disperse the crowd.
Disappointed fans talked about how they found out about it so quickly, attending the in-store, and the scary scene that transpired.
I heard about it last night. One of my friends texted me that they were going, and I really wanted to go then too.
Yeah, I got here at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was packed. There was people who slept here. Her friends slept here in cars.
Yeah, and kids left school to sit down.
Yeah, I didn't go to school.
But I do kind of feel a little bad for him because he let his fans down. So, but yeah. So it's someone's fault, but still, I really feel bad for him.
My mother was talking to the security, and they said that they had no idea this was going on until this morning.
Exactly.
They had no idea.
Justice didn't notify them or anything.
They should have at least had it on the first floor because there's more room.
Somebody screamed, "Oh, it's Justin!" and then everybody ran up into the glass, and the glass started shaking. And then
There was a security guard coming out of the door, and everyone started screaming when it was just a security guard. They thought it was Justin.
My dad made me leave because we were by the railing. We were getting pushed, so we had to leave.
Yeah, I was giving in. I was against it. It was shaking.
And everyone was yelling at everyone for cutting, but we didn't get anywhere because nothing happened.
I got thrown by one of the cops up there.
Yes.
He threw me, picked me up by the shoulders, threatened me, and threw me. That's wrong. Shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Bieber diffused the situation by finally relenting and saying they are not allowing me to come into the mall. If you don't leave, I and my fans will be arrested, as the police just told us. One member of his camp was arrested by police. Bieber tweeted, "Please go home. The police have already arrested one person from my camp. I don't want anyone hurt."
Now them butterflies in my stomach won't stop. And even though it's a struggle, love is all we got.